What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. We're feeling it this morning. You know what I'm saying? It was out too late. It's really dark out. And it's really actually a little behind the scenes here. Let's turn the lights off for a second. Let's see what's it's really dark this morning. It's really dark this morning. Although look how good my camera is. It immediately adjusts. All right. It wasn't that bad of a night. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad of a night, but that is what it's feeling. That is what it's feeling right now. All right, who we got here? We got Ruben up in the streets. GD Zeke. I read that as God damn it, Zeke. Borland's here. Peterman's here. Peterman. Actually, Peterman, I got to DM you today. We got to talk some business to get you that moment. Ian Esco. Ricardo's here. Stachunk. Stan Love says Sawyer is washed. Team Holt says not as washed as the Miami Heat, though. Yep, that was me. We got Ryan B. Slides in here. Brooks in here. Dan here. Dan, who I saw in real life last night. Sawyer's here. Who else we got? Rodney. Who else we got? Mick Benjamin. Ricardo. Well, listen, we're doing it. We're doing it this morning. Good to see everybody. Also, I think, did I share Neil Diamond Hands? I swear I saw a Neil Diamond Hand up in there. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm making it up. Jordan's here. Perfect cereal. We're good. Yachty's here. The future is bright this morning. Here's the plan. We're going to go over, there's only 3 games last night, so we're not going to talk too much about the hoopy hoops last night. We'll look at the marketplace a little bit as we do. I also want to talk, about, there's just some discourse in the Discord, that I wanted to talk about. We'll look at underdog because your boys heating up here with the pick'em, so we want to make sure we shout that out, and then we'll talk about we got a little pack drop today as well, right? We get some pack drops today, so you know the drill. Smash the like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Mick Benjamin also said, "How about them Dolphins?" You know, I'm gonna be honest. I did stand up last night for the first time in a while, and I totally forgot football was on, and then I got home and I was like, it was the Ravens Dolphins. I'm sure it was a smoke show. And the Dolphins won 22-10. If we learned anything about this year in football, is we have not learned anything. That is what the takeaway. Any given week, any given Sunday, just everybody kind of sucks. Like nobody's good. I don't think anybody's good this year. So here we go. Stan says, Hero played well and is 6th man of the year so far. Your bust designation is amusing. Here's the thing. Hero might not be eligible for 6th man of the year because he's going to have to start after all of these injuries the Heat are enduring, and he's going to start too many games. So sorry, dude. So Chunks said, did you yell at trivia participants again? No, this was not trivia. We were just doing straight jokes last night. Straight jokes. All right, here we go. Let's get into last night's action. So there's only 3 games. Sixers and Raptors. Tobias Harris came back. That's cool. He's out of protocol. One goes in, another goes out. So he's back. But the Raptors won 115-109. 115-109. OG 24-4. I always realize when I say it like that, it sounds like I said he had 24. He had 20 points, 4 boards, 4 assists. Fred VanVleet rocked last night with 32, 7, and 6. That was pretty good. He was solid. LaMelo, Jesus. Gary, I still have LaMelo written down from like earlier game. Gary Trent Jr. had 20. Tobias in his return had 19, 7, and 7. And then we finally saw a ceiling game from Tyrese Maxey, right? So we saw Maxey 33, 5, and 4. I feel like we haven't seen, like that was what we weren't expecting 30 points a game, but I feel like we were like, oh, this is going to be Maxey season, and we hadn't seen it yet. And so it was good to see some ceiling last night from our man, Tyrese Maxey. God, Poker Pro Eric, listen, we're going to talk about your FUD in a little bit. I just he comes in, good morning. Mike G, are we supposed to be happy? Are we supposed to be happy? It's Friday morning. We're going to talk about some Series 1 stuff, some whale stuff in a little bit. Let's look at Maxey first, though. Also, as always, shout out OTM, our official sponsor of Team Hold. Again, we're going to be doing a TOC show at 1 o'clock. Actually, let's pump the TOC show for a second. Breaking news. Peter Overzet and myself are going to be doing some home and aways. So this week, Pete's going to come on the show. We're gonna Pete, he's deep in the projection street, so we're gonna go over some projections for stuff, and then and just like build some lineups and talk about TOC in general. And then next week I'm gonna hop on his stream and do it there. So home and away from here on out. So it's a lot of fun. All right, let's go over to Own the Moment, though, and let's check. I want to see, Maxey is the one that I'm interested in. I'm curious if Maxey had any movement since he was the one that put up the 30-point game. My guess is, oh, here we go. Look at that. His MGLE is the top gainer. I think this is pretty interesting, too, and we saw this trend a little bit last year where the MGLE moments for rookies are the ones that pump a little bit harder than the 4K ones, right? Because we're seeing the biggest movement. The low ask on the Tyrese MGLE is 485. It's up 47% in the last 24 hours. So that's pretty good to see. Also, I got to update the branding back here. Is this it right here? Is it this one? Yeah, bang. Awesome. And my Wi-Fi went to caca right then. But we're not seeing the 4K moment there, right? We're not seeing the 4K moment there. So, but let's actually look at all of his moments, which I think is just like 2 or 3. But hey, listen, this is good. I know the Sixers lost, but this is a good sign. They need Maxey be able to pump. If they have any shot at like a real ceiling for their season, they really need him to be good. Rad Dead says, how many buys on that Maxey MGLE? Yeah, I'm going to look at that in a second. You can see the wheel of death over here. So it's, the website's moving a little bit slow. So we'll go back and look at that in a second. I'm going to wait till that. I don't want to just sit there and watch that. In the meantime, let's go over to the second game, and then we'll come back to Own the Moment. Listen, I would have lost a lot of money last night. Pacers 111, Jazz 100. The Pacers have looked like bad. They've looked like crap. And no disrespect, John Weingart. They were on a back-to-back. Sabonis fouled out, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. And you're telling me they beat the Jazz with that kind of performance? Come on. Brogdon had 30 and 9, which was nice. D Mitchell had what am I doing? Donovan had 26, 5 and 4, and then Gobert with 19 and 11. All right, here we go. Looks like we're up and running again. But I was really surprised by that. I don't know if the Jazz just were like, hey, this should be easy, and then it wasn't. So Tyrese Maxey, all right, his 4K moment. He's only got the 2 moments on the site. That one's up 10% yesterday. So let's see how many buys we had on this MGLE one. That Rad Dad made a good point. Like, was it just one buy? What happened? So it's a really good point. Okay, why isn't there we go. All right, let's see. Recent sales. So well, okay, here we go. This is from wow. Okay, look at this. So from 9:43 a.m. We won't count that one. We won't count the 10 a.m., the 2:30, but 9:11, never forget. So we had one here, Reeves, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 MGLE purchases after the game last night. So that's good to see. That's good to see. Sawyer says market jumps after a 30-point night in a L. Yeah, I think if that was like Tobias Harris that put up 30, we wouldn't have seen that. Hey, also, can the chat chill out for a second? Come on, guys. I don't have time for that. But I think if it was Tobias Harris, it'd be a little bit different, right? Because it's Maxey with rookie and badges and stuff. Shout out John Jones. I think that makes it a little bit more appealing, right? And again, it flashes some of the upside that we're like, are we going to see? I think there was speculation that we were going to see this. They were like, we don't need Ben Simmons. We get Tyrese Maxey, which I think was a little wishful thinking. But hey, last night, when's the last time Ben Simmons scored 30 points? So anyways, good to see. Let's take a look at Brogdon because he has quietly been really good. He's missed a few games due to injury, but he's still been solid. He's been playing really solid. I know that because I continue to roster him. I think I have some underdog shares of him. So yeah, let's see. His 15. Oh no, I'm sorry. Which moment is this? His MGLE went up 15%. I wonder how many of those are purchased. Look at his series 1 assist right there. It's $33. Good God. Top Shot debut is 67. Wow. No, it's funny. There's a lot of disrespect for big man and Malcolm Brogdon. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You mean no one is racing to scoop Daniel Tice? Well, Greg probably is. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, pump my Series 1 Brogdon. Woo! I don't think it's happening. I don't think it's happening. I just don't think anyone gives a shit about the Pacers except for John Weingart and Yachty. That's it. That's it. Sorry, guys. We're gonna be going to the coffee a little bit more frequently today. All right, let's last game of the night, Clippers Heat. This was the fun one. I fell asleep to this one. 112, 109. Clippers are hot right now. The Clippers are hot. Sorry, gives a shit about the Pacers. I want to double check this. Is the Clipper the hat is the Clip? Have the Clippers won like 7 in a row? Is that what's happening right now? Let's see. The Clippers right now, if the season ended 11 games into the year, they've won 6 in a row. They're sitting in 6th place at 7-4. So Clippers are real. Bam though. So no Jimmy last night. No Jimmy Butler. Arguably no Duncan Robinson either. Duncan Robinson has appeared to sit out the first half of this year. Good God, what is he doing? He just can't hit anything. He can't hit any open shots. But yeah, Bam had 30 points, 11 boards. Bam looked awesome. Tyler Hero has just been balling. Tyler Hero has been absolutely balling. 23 points last night. He just continues to cook. I'm happy to I actually, you know what? I don't remember what my take was on Hero. My take on the Heat was like a 4 seed or a 5 seed. I think I said a 5 seed. I did say a 5 seed. And you know what? Let's see where they are right now. The Heat right now, if the season ended today, holy shit. Sound the alarms. Hold on. I'm going to share screen so y'all can see this. If it allows me to. Here we go. There we go. Let's add this. There we go. Look at this, y'all. Washington Wizards, Wiztown, 8-3. The Bulls, 8-3. Nets, 8-4. Sixers, 8-5. Look at the Cavs right here. Cavs, Knicks, Heat, all 7-5. Rap City, the Bucks. The Bucks don't count though. Like they're gonna turn it on. They've been hit by COVID. They've missed a lot of guys. Then we got Hornets, Celtics, Pacers, Hawks, Magic, Detroit, basketball. Warriors 10-1. Oh my God, the Warriors are 10-1. And then we get the Suns, Jazz, the Mavs, the Nugs, the Clips, the Lakers, Grizz. It's funny the Lakers are 7-5. It feels like they're 2-11. Grizz, Kings, Trailblazers. Look at Oklahoma City Thunder with the feisty 4 wins. More wins than the Timberwolves right now. And then Rockets and Pels. Yeah, good stuff. All right, let's go back. I didn't even shout out anything the Clippers did. The Clippers was weird. So it looked like they only played 6 guys last night. Because maybe it's because Marcus Morris didn't play. Serge didn't play, I don't think. But Paul George had 27-5. Bledsoe had 21. Reggie had 22. Zubats had 18-11. Yeah, it good to see. Let's check out Paul George and just see like, hey, another monster performance from him and the market didn't move would be my guess. So let's take a look at Paul George. We should also take a look at Bam and Hero because both of them, Bam has looked much better this year. I'm much better. You know what's not fair to Bam? I'm continuing to judge him based on his round 1 of the playoffs last year. And that's probably not fair. Yeah, if the Cavs make the playoffs, they'll be at every game. There we go. It's good to see the Cavs, man. It's good to see the Cavs playing. Yeah, they probably played 9 players, but if you look at the stat sheet, right? If you look at the stat sheet on that game, let me see if do I still have this up? Let's look at games. And then let's look at the box score. And here we go. And where is it? Points. I think I just saw a lot of zeros, like Justice Winslow, 0 points. Terrence Mann, Jesus, man hands, man feet. Because 17 minutes, 0 points. Hartenstein had 6. Like it was all of the usage came from George, Zubats, Bledsoe, Jackson, and then Luke Kennard off the bench, which Luke Kennard finally doing something for getting paid like $20 million a year to do it, right? All right, so Paul George, let's see. He had his Seeing Stars bump a little bit, his MGLE bump just a tiny bit. But look at this, man. We saw Tyrese Maxey go up 47% and like 10% or whatever it was. Paul George continues to put up like 25 plus a game. And the closest thing we see is the Seeing Stars move up 5.5%. Let's look at his Top Shot debut. Where is this at right now? $135. I mean, that's just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. Deep Threat says what happened to man. Yeah, he's still playing solid defense. I think the arrival of Bledsoe and Bledsoe and Reggie Jackson are playing better than we thought they would. And um, because of that, I think it affects like Terrence Mann's usage and stuff. I didn't expect to see Terrence Mann out there with both Bledsoe and Reggie. And that's what we're seeing. All right, let's look at Tyler Hero. I'm not going to lie. I've been circling Tyler Hero. I'm trying to get that Top Shot debut, I think. Let's see. So Tyler Hero, his Eastern Conference Finals is up 20%. His hollow is up 14%. Those numbers are always misleading because it's like one by rookie. Oh, no. I don't want the rookie debut. Where is it? Right here? 350. Let's see how many buys we've had recently of Tyler Hero. I mean, we're going to start taking Tyler Hero seriously, I think. Like, maybe he just had a bad year. Maybe, like, COVID messed him up a little bit. Too much Harlow. And, I don't know. Maybe it's just a good situation for him right now. Here we go. How many buys? So we saw 3 buys on Wednesday. No buys yesterday. Let's go over to Top Shot real quick. I just want to see how quickly this jumps. How quickly does Tyler Hero jump? Tyler Hero. All right, 350. This is out of 1530. Here we go. Oh, look at breakfast cereals right there at 369. Nice. 350, 369, 385. So it gets to 400 pretty quickly. I don't know. This is a bigger question that we can probably get into right now. But like, where are we at with buying stuff right now? Mick Benjamin says library undercutting the Series 1 makes people not want to buy. Yeah. All right. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for takes? I mean, this isn't a new take. We've had this take before, but it feels like it needs to be heard. Sandy Chiefs. Shout out Sandy Chiefs. A little Yondo Mondo action in the background. Trying to join VIP. Is it available or going to be available? It should be available, Sandy. You should be able to hit a join button if you're watching right now. If you're watching on mobile, it's a little bit trickier. But I tell you what, if you're in the Discord, Sandy Chiefs, which I'll drop a link into the Discord. If you're in there, the people can help guide you. And then I'll also, after the show, I'll post a link in there. All right. I'll post a link in there for you. All right, let's talk about this whole thing. Because I keep seeing library's name out there, both like when I'm looking to buy stuff and then also in the Discord because people are furious. This is what I want to ask you. Are you planning on selling right now? Because that's the only reason like you'd be mad, right? Like seeing people undercut would only be mad. You'd only be mad if you were trying to sell, right? Because what does it matter if you're not trying to sell? And if you are trying to sell, then like, you're just mad because someone's selling it for cheaper than what you're selling it for or trying to sell it for, correct? That's why you're mad? Or are you mad because emotionally, and this isn't me dunking on it, but are you mad emotionally because you're checking your account valuation and you're seeing it's less than it was the day before because one person listed it below, right? The other thing I want to talk, like in this conversation we had last year when people were buying Series 1s, also, can you believe we had conversations last year? That's how long we've been rocking, baby. This is good. Like, if the biggest complaint about Series 1 is that there's X amount of people that have that many of them, that you're like, at any sort of time, they could like drop the price. This is by them dropping the price and other people buying them. That means they no longer have the foothold that they once had. So it's like solving the thing that you're mad about. So this isn't going to be fixed overnight. It's not going to be fixed next week. It's going to take some time. But this is, if we are mad that Wales owns so many and then they start selling them off to other people, it's spreading out the Series 1 Top Shot debuts, right? So it is ultimately the answer to the problem you have. So I get that. I get that it's not happening right now. It's not going to happen today. But like, that's what we want. That's what we want. And again, the whole undercutting thing, I get it. It's funny. Like Jeb made a video. We got the pin, like whatever I forget what the pin says, but undercutters will get killed by a bear, something like that, right? That it only affects you if you're also trying to sell, right? If you're not trying to sell, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It only matters up here or here, depending on how you're taking it. That's the only, like, I get it. Right? Like, I mean, I was guilty of it with Zion. I was trying to move that Series 1 Zion. I was trying so hard. And then Andy, 8052, is that what it is? He like immediately undercut me, and then I had to bring it back down, and then he undercut me again, and I had to bring it down. Or like other people were undercutting. But like, he's trying to sell it. That's what I was also trying to sell it. That's the only time. That's the only time it's acceptable for you to be mad, because you're like, I'm also trying to sell it. Right? So I just like, I feel like we have to do this every couple months, and I get it. I think the more frustrating sentiment is that the market's down. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. That sucks when that happens, when the market goes down. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I never understand. I understand the initial. I understand the initial, like, this sucks. But like, you can't be mad at both. This is like the same thing with the packs thing, right? This is the same thing where we're mad. We're mad that there's too many packs because there's oversaturation, but then I'm mad I didn't get a pack. Like, oh, some people got more packs than me. But like, wait, I thought you were mad that there were too many packs. Like, one or the other. And it's the same thing with this. You either are mad that there's undercutting, or you're mad that certain people own 25%. You can't be mad at both. You can't be mad at both when they undercut. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with that stuff. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I feel like I haven't done that in a while, huh? I haven't done that in a while where I've just yelled. I didn't really yell, but yeah, I just don't get it. Yeah, Brian says, Mike, you're speaking as if people are rational and patient. You're right. That is on me. Nobody knows when to buy because the seller has all the power without a bid system. And this is a good point. More of a rational point. Yeah, let's get into that a little bit. And this is gonna tell him Top Shot, Tony. This is gonna be this is on you to help me here with this. Like, where are you at with buying? So are you just like, because I think when we've been here before, you just kind of like, you have to decide what price point you're good to jump back in if you want to jump back in, right? You have to decide that price point and then not like beat the shit out of yourself if it goes lower than what it was. I don't know. I'd be curious where you guys are at. Lloyd says maybe people are worried because it looks like OG's selling out because they lost faith in Top Shot. Yeah, maybe Lloyd. That's not a bad point. But also, I think like it's okay for people to get money, right? Like, if you are a whale, and maybe they're a whale and they're also not a loaded whale, right? Like, maybe they just happen to luck into some of this and they're like, hey, maybe I should take some profits. Right? So yeah, maybe. But I also don't think they owe us a responsibility every time they sell something. I'm not saying that's what you're asking for, but I think like we gotta be big boys and girls in thems. Like, we gotta be able to do that. Dan says this is big brain right here. Account valuation doesn't go down if you don't look at it. I'm okay, but the frustration comes from the fact they are selling from a different cost basis. We're not playing with the same product. Sure, but like, if you bought a stock at 20 and I bought it at 50. That's a bad example. If you bought a stock at $2 and I bought a stock at $50 and you sell, should I be mad if that brings the price down on my stock? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Dad says part of the frustration lies at Top Shot. If they were building for 100 years, a billion users, why put such a large amount of limited supply in few hands? Is very short-sighted. Probably. This is a fair take. This is a fair take too, Dad. And listen, we take Dad's take seriously because he's the Series 1 god. So if he's our whale, so if he's saying it, we gotta listen. Do the rant again with just the flat brim on. There we go. With just the flat brim on. You want me to take everything else off, John? Is that what you're saying? Can we look at our 5 packs today before we go back in line for more? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, you want to rip, and then I don't know. I actually don't know. I mean, you probably can. It just puts you in a further spot in line. In a few weeks, you'll triple your ballers money and put that back in a Top Shot. I hope so. All right, let me catch back up. This is a marketplace. Yeah. I don't know. I'm waiting for the rest of the Series 1 pack to be released via the trade ticket. So, okay, you're not buying, Mick, you're not buying anything until those Series 1 packs come out? I wonder how long that is. Why are you guys saying gross? How dare you? My body. All right. My body. How many packs are we buying today? I'm going to buy 5 and then I'm going to see how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll go get 5 more. No, I'm buying 5. But I'm also, if you bought 10 last round, if you were someone that got in and bought 10, or say you only bought 5 or whatever, if you got packs the first round, are you not buying packs? I know there's a handful of people like Stan Loves and We the People who are just like skipping Series 3 packs, which, hey, I don't hate it. I don't hate that take. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think I'm gonna buy 5 and then I'm gonna, like, anything that I don't like will be a ticket, and anything like, because I really do. I forget who had this take. I don't know. I somebody in the Discord, I think, or maybe it was We the People. Let's shout out We the People. I think the goal for Series 3 right now, it goes like rookies, rare, legendaries, rares, and then tickets, right? That's kind of what we're doing. Sven says getting 5 because I didn't get them last time. Tommy says bought 10 last time. We'll buy 5 this time. Got 10 last time. Skipping this one. Don't like these rookies. Don't like the rookies? Oh, the rookies that are being released today. No Series 2 locker pack does take some shine off the drop versus last week. That's true, right? That the locker packs are now, the locker packs now have gone from collector score boosts to ticket game, or to burning moments. We're essentially like burning moments now, and you're trading in 4 for 3. 0 last week, still undecided about this week. Ruben's getting 5. Borland says bought 10, trying for at least 5 this week. Foster says bought 10, got trashed, buying 5 more easy today. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get. I'm getting 5. I don't know if I'll jump back in line at the end, only because I want to like do something with my day. What I missed last week, so I'll probably buy 5 and try to get 5 more if I need to build up trade tickets. I'm only skipping packs if we all agree to skip packs and protest. There we go, Deep Threat. T. Shea V. Hitta. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm going to need Greg to clip this. T. Shea V. Hitta. Really? Top Shot Heavy Hitter says, bought 10 last time and I regret it. This is like a borderline Ron Burgundy moment where I'm just like mindlessly reading. Going for 10. Wait, can we go over the Series 1 pack drop? Is there a blog on that? So, Caleb, it's not, I mean, I guess it is a pack drop, but there was a handful of Top Shot Series 1 stuff that was not released or was in the Top Shot Vault account that is going to be placed into ticket packs. So somewhere between 300 and 500 tickets, I believe is what we were told, will cost you a Series 1 pack. So take with that what you will, which again, with Series 2 moments, it's only worth it if you spike one of those top tier Series 1, if you're trading in like $300 worth of, 300 moments worth of those. However, in this Series 3 climate, where we're assuming like Top Shot's goal is to get like $1 and $2 entry points, then it's a kind of a different conversation, right? So that's what they're looking at. Rocket says, I bought 3 Wades. I'm buying 10 if I can. I like that. You're almost being like, I'm dumb enough to buy 3 of those Wades. I'm buying as many of these as I can. I'm with you. I also got 3 of those. Schnapper says, missed last week, grabbing 5, trying for 5. What's this hop back in line talk? So they maxed it out at 5. If you buy 5, you can jump back into the queue at the end. Thank you. There are Series 1 LeBrons in these packs. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's also like Nermeen Bielitsa. So you win some, you lose some. Cost you an entry into the queue, not a guarantee. Wait, Neil, is that true? Because I was wondering if you don't actually pay the tickets, right? Because it's the same thing with the locker room pack, right? Like you get in the queue, but you don't actually trade in the tickets until you hit confirm, like until your spot comes up. Is it true for these that you pay the tickets just to get into queue? That can't, I imagine they adjusted that based on what we've seen with the locker room packs. No? I don't know. 13% chance of landing LeBron. There we go. We just got to let people collect how they want. Some people want to buy and complain. Let them, Mike. Yeah. Like, all right. Okay. All right. Sorry. We're back. We're back. You can get your tickets back if you get a bad number. Thank God. I just don't have the time or patience to pick up 300, 500 for the chance of a series one later down the road. That's like still a 600. Yeah. No, I get it. I'd rather buy the series ones I want. I get it. I don't think like you need to go do it. Anyways, I think that's the state of the market. Actually, let's check out just our base sets, where we're at today. Where are we at today? Let's look at some sets. Because I just want to see where our base set series one's at, or base set series two. I have first things first on the realist. So it's sorted by 24 hours. So the run it back had a nice little boost. I believe a Kevin Durant run it back was bought today or last night. So that's probably why we're seeing this, because that is a market mover. The Series 1 Eastern Conference Finals getting a little boost. Legendary, cosmic. But again, when we're looking at these legendary and rare moments, especially rare Series 1s, it doesn't take like a lot of buying to make that move a little bit. Seeing stars with a little bit of boost, the gift, rising stars, that's interesting. Archive set, I think I'm seeing a lot of Twitter love for the archive set. Everyone being like, look, completed this set. So that's getting a little bit of a boost. Series 2 rookies up 1%. We got Hustle and Slow, the throwdowns in the green. All right, let's look. Series 1 rookies. Where's the base set? Series 1. Okay, so maybe are we leveling out a little bit? So yeah, it's down 9% this week, but in the last day, it's only down. It's less than 1%. We're Series 2. Base set Series 2. Okay, are we leveling out, people? Are we leveling out? If Series 1s come way down, will the ticket requirement come down also? Possibly. Let's talk about sets, baby. Yeah, and then we'll talk about the challenge as well. But here we go. So look at the steady decline, and let's look at 1 month out. Yeah, so big drop. But listen, so we had a little bit of a dip. What day was this? November 9th. The last like 3 days, we've kind of been hovering around the 78, 77 range. LeBron's still the GOAT. Three of the four expensive moments are all LeBron. We get his debut, his 2 1K moments. But this is the thing, right? 44% of these in circulation. Wow. 26% of this one in circulation. That's Steph Curry, man. I would love that Steph Curry moment. Josh sitting around 3K. Luka's sitting down at 2,300. We're still circling this as well. Zion down to 1,650. Wow. All right, let's go over to Series 2 as well. Let me catch up on the comments. I wasn't looking at that. I think we're leveling out. There we go. Those Series 1 LeBron are 10K. I'm definitely going to try for a Series 1 pack. There's about 500 of those left. Those should be a good chance to pull one. My account leveled out after a 5K drop. Can we talk about Rui? Is he coming back? Yeah, so supposedly he is coming back. I think this week or next week. I know. I believe he's back with the team. Yeah. I mean, wow. Look at Series 2. Holy hell. And that's on 7 days. Let's look at 1 month. Whoo, baby! Look at that. And remember, like the conversation for such a long time was that Series 1 is so volatile. You can't invest in Series 1. Series 2 is the way to go. Yeah. Nothing is safe. But yeah, what a steep dip. Now, a lot of this dip is probably tied up in LaMelo and Anthony Edwards. And you can see, I mean, so this is up 25% in the last 7% in the last week. But this is back up to 600. That is nice to see, because Anthony Edwards was up at 750. It came all the way down to 450. LaMelo. Also, I know I talked about this on our Top Shot Take show, but I made a little trade here. So Andre Miller run it back, Zion Williamson 35K moment, Miles Bridges Top Shot debut, and LaMelo Top Shot debut, plus some cash considerations for Zion, for the Zion Top Shot debut. That is how I moved off the Zion Top Shot debut. But yeah, I imagine most of Series 2 coming back down to earth was LaMelo dropping and Anthony Edwards dropping. Same thing with Series 1. When we see Series 1 take a big hit, it's those Series 1 rookies or like LaMelo, Steph, Luka, Giannis. That's it, probably. Those came down. That's usually what happens. Tyrese Halliburton down to 240. Wow. Wiseman's still settling around 223, which is nice. Maxey back up over 200 again, right? Jordan Wire still the GOAT. And then LeBron 3 down to 179. Cole Anthony just has been balling, so that's why. KD up to 150. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful charts, a lot of chart love. Ruben says I say buy a little bit of everything. Is the Durant MGLE Series 2 worth $3,000? I mean, that moment's pretty sick, Bobby. That moment is pretty sick. Okay, let's go look at the challenge. Is the challenge going to be on? No, it's not going to be on this. So we have to look over at the challenges showcase. So we got an NBA vintage vibe. So we've got 3 days left, 3 days and a few hours, 5 moments. All 5 of the moments must be from the Series 1 run it back or the summer 2021 run it back. That's a mouthful. This is a mouthful right here. And this goes back to our us being a little bit annoyed that it just doesn't say Series 2 or Series 3, but whatever. Let me blow this up a little bit too. All 5 of the moments must also be one of the former following NBA Finals MVPs. So you need a Duncan, Chauncey, Dwayne Wade, Tony Parker, Paul Pierce, Dirk, LeBron, Iggy, KD, Giannis, or Shaq. And that's it. That's it right there. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. So how many people? I feel like there's been a little bit of chatter of people going after this. Let's see if I can create one. Let's see how many moments I have. 0, 0, 0, 0. But how many of you all are going after that challenge? I know there was some talk about it. Deep Threat says, does the LaMelo 4K come down closer to the Edwards Barrett range? I don't think so. I think LaMelo is always going to be a little bit more coveted. Although RJ Barrett's balling, I could see RJ Barrett catching up, but I think there'll always be like a $200, $300 gap between them is my guess. That's just my guess. I don't know. I just think LaMelo is a little bit sexier to the people than Anthony Edwards is, and I mean that I don't know if that's fair. I think that's more perception than reality because I mean, they've all looked good, man. They've all looked good. That LeBron look away 3, a good buy at 179 under 200. Guys, listen, I've had this take deep in my heart for a while. I don't know if I've voiced it in quite some time, but I don't see like that LeBron moment is cool. I don't think it's like the grail moment that it's treated like. I think LeBron has more meaningful moments. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it's kind of like the people's LeBron because it's in a more affordable range, but I just kind of, I don't know. I don't really care. I like that Eric said Kawhi Van Fleet, the KVV, Kawhi vintage vibes. People love LaMelo. Mick says I'm probably gonna try for Kawhi. I'm holding 2 requirements right now, so I have to buy 3 more. There we go. I don't hate that. All right, this is what I want to do right now. LeBron no look 3 or LeBron archive. I'll be honest. I haven't looked at the LeBron archive in a hot minute, but I probably go archive there. LeBron archive 170. Oh, let's take a look. That's pretty nice. Oh, I like that. I like that angle of that quite a bit. This is like a buzzer beater too. When the game is on the line, put the ball in the hands of a generational playmaker. Tied on the final possession of an overtime matchup against the Charlotte Bobcats, LeBron James studied his defender at the top of the key before pulling up and draining the first game winner of his NBA career. In addition to the milestone jumper, the Cleveland Cavaliers star racked up 37 points, 11 rebounds, and 12 assists in the March 22, 2006 matchup. Yeah, I think I probably lean this. What are your thoughts on that, peoples? Do we think, would you go no look 3 or archive set? Archive, it's a 10K. Any moment that has its own name will hold value. And I see what you're saying. I have a LeBron not going for the challenge archive. It's a 10K. Just bought the no look 3. And I'm not trying to say don't buy the no look 3. That's not what that's not what I'm saying. But I'm not saying that at all. I kind of it's LeBron. You're not going wrong with LeBron. It just felt like for a long time, everyone was like, "Oh, baby, that's no look 3." And I just was like, I don't know. I don't get it. I have 2 of the archive bronze, got 1 at 158. Only thing about it is there's like 40% yet to be released. Great point, Mick. Great point. Why so much hate? No. Again, I mean, to me, it's like the same thing as the KD 7,500 moment. Right? It's still great. I'm not anti LeBron no look 3. I just think people got really excited about it. But I think there's still both great moments. Both great moments. All right, good stuff. Good stuff, everybody. All right, what was else? I had something else on the agenda. Oh, I wanted to talk about Underdog a little bit because I haven't shouted them out in quite a bit. Just a reminder, we have a little promo code with Underdog. If you sign up for Underdog using Team Hold, they match. I believe you get 10 free buckaroos if you sign up. If you sign up and deposit $10, you get free $10 roos. I wanted to look at 2 things. First things first. If you guys haven't been following me on Twitter, which we'll go, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some tweets. But this is what I've been doing lately. Every night before lock. Also, look at what a babe. Every night before lock. I forgot I tweeted this out last night before I was doing stand-up. As a short man, I can promise you these men are on their tippy toes, and that made me laugh. Okay. I've been doing this every night before lock. I'm tweeting out a little gem. So last night we were banking on no Jimmy Butler for the Heat, Bam and PG over, and this one hit. And then what we hit the night before too. Where was that one at? Here we go, right here. Jeb jumped on board, but we needed the over for Jonas and the over for Jaren Jackson Jr. But anyways, if you're into pick'ems, we have a lot of fun with those. I tweet one out every night. They do it for all the sports. NBA is the one that I've been pumping because that's what I understand. But like tonight, I'm not going to put in a bet right now. But and what's cool, so like say we did. Mobley won. Let's say we get Mobley over 18.5 points and Cade over 3.5 assists. Okay. So if we bet this, you put in $10, get 30 back. Now, if you want to wild out and you pick, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moments or 5 players to hit their overs, you 20x, which is also pretty cool. So yeah, get in there if you're not messing around. We have a lot of fun with that. And I'm pumping them out every day. So get in there. The other thing I wanted to check while we're in here is the best ball, right? So we did best ball. We did a lot of drafts together. All of us, we did them. And let's see how we're doing today. So we've got a couple of first place finishes here. Now, again, we got a long way to go, but this is 2,900 points. Kevin Porter Jr. not really panning out in the way that we wanted, but SGA is. KD has just been an absolute monster. And then this is wild. Remember we talked about, promo code still works. Promo code hold still works. We talked about like going low on big men, right? That they were, and this, I accidentally did this where I only took 2 big men. I didn't accidentally, but I knew we're going to like mess around, see what had happened. So I only have AD and Poku as my 2 bigs, and AD has just been a monster, and you only need to play 1 big. We'll look at this one here. LaMelo, too, has been a monster. You get some Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also, shout out to Nickeil Alexander-Walker for showing up for the first time in a couple of weeks. OG was bumping. Miles Bridges has just been a monster. And this was a little bit different, right? We got Karl Anthony Towns, Evan Mobley. But yeah, so if you haven't messed around with Underdog, get in there. We're having fun with it. We're having a lot of fun. So shout them out. All right, we got I got a few minutes left. What else you guys want to talk about tonight? Should we see what do we have? What do we have for games on the docket for the schedule tonight? Let's do that. We can look at that. So today is Friday. We get a bunch of games. So we got the Knicks Hornets, which we just looked at, which that'll be a fun one. I feel like that'll be a gross one, but that'll be a fun one. Yeah, Brian Foster said that Randall 22.5 looks good. The Hornets aren't like super into defending bigs, so I like that call. Bucks Celtics, awesome. Love that the Celtics are on national TV. Anytime you can watch garbage, Pistons Cavs, which, that honestly, I'd be more excited to watch Pistons Cavs. 2 bad teams played. Oh no, that's not true. Cavs are good, 7-5. I'd rather watch that game, I think, than Bucks Celtics. Blazers, Rockets, whatever. Suns, Grizz. That'll be a fun game. This should be the ESPN game. Suns, Grizz. You got Nets and Pellies, Kings and Thunder, Mavs and Spurs, Hawks and Nuggets. There we go. Bulls, Warriors at 10 o'clock. Let's go. And then T-Wolves and Lakers. That Bulls game is going to be fun. Rocket says, price prediction on Giddy 4K. Let's look at the 4Ks right now. Because this is a good question. I think it probably falls somewhere between what? We'll do Top Shot debut, common. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do common in Series 3. All right, so Davion, wow, Davion's at 83. Moody's at 55, Jalen Johnson at 37, Suggs at 100, Christopher at 37, Mobley at 265. My guess is Giddy falls in a little. I wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't sharing screen. Do we think it falls either just above Suggs or just below Suggs? I think Suggs has more name recognition. Giddy's been playing better than Suggs. So maybe let's say like $93. He's going to come in just under Suggs. Yeah. You're saying same as Mitchell? Yeah, same as Mitchell. So you're going 83. Okay. Yeah. I want that Giddy. Honestly, these feel like I'm not going to buy him yet, but like Davion at 83 feels like a pretty good buy. Right? Am I wilding out? Doesn't that feel like a good buy? Artemis. Look at Artemis. Hard as hell right now. Bulls taking out KD, Luka, and Curry in the same week. Maybe. Do we buy Davion right now? I mean, I know it's going to go down. Let's see. Let's look at this. Oh, it's 81. It's gone down $2. Undercutters, dude. Undercutters. This is what's wrong with Top Shot. Top Shot is going to fail because of undercutters. If Fox gets traded, Hallie and Davion to the moon. Dude, let's do it. Let's do it. We're buying it. If Top Shot will let me. Abudun, what's up? So good. I can't buy knowing how much is left in circulation. That's fair. But sometimes you buy what you want. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, credit card information. No, we get Dapper. We're paying with Dapper, baby. Honestly, that's why I feel okay getting it, because we're paying with Dapper. We might see more undercutters after the pack drop today. Sure. Hot take, Wagner will outperform Suggs throughout his entire career. That's a good take, Milo. Wagner looks good. Wagner looks good. There we go. By IO. We like it. There we go. Any more of these released? Only you can prevent undercutters. There we go. Will Top Shot Tony ever succeed? I forget who it was that replied saying should be sexied, and I thought that was great. Eric Fernandez says, can you buy a Smiles with a credit card, or does it have to be ETH? No, it's got to be ETH. You got to buy it with ETH. Ether Rooney. Actually, let's pull up OpenSeas. I know I'm not sharing screen. Give me a second. Let's see where Smiles are at, because they reveal tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is exciting. That is exciting. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, that's the wrong. Hold on. How are they not verified yet? That's a good question. So here's the Smiles floor of 3.8. I asked the community yesterday when it was at 2.6. Hey, should I buy one right now, or are we buying at the top? Everyone's like the top. But here we go. Post reveal discount coming. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come down after reveal. I'm sure it will. Glenn, more about Wagner being good. Yeah, Wagner. Oh, this is in response to Suggs really that bad. No, Wagner has been great. I'm enjoying Vogs. All right, let's double check. Did we get the Mitchell? We did. Welcome to the squad, baby. Welcome to the squad. We like it. What's up, Ego? Good to see you. All right, y'all. I think we're going to cut it there. We're going to cut it at 50 minutes today, just under an hour, because we got to take the dog out and we got to mentally prepare for the TOC show that we're going to be doing at 1 p.m. Eastern. So come back here at 1. Peter Overzet's going to join us. It always feels weird to say his full name like that. Peter's going to join us, and we're going to go over. He's got some projections ready to go. And again, we're going to be doing home and away. So next week with the TOC show will be on Pete's channel. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you like the stream. Join the Discord. Have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. And we'll see everybody out there. Have a great weekend. And let's see, what are we gonna? No, morning marketplace. Those are the vibes. So get ready. Open the elevator door because the elevator music is coming. We'll see you all on. Actually, I'll see you at 1 o'clock. See you soon.